Hi. A little chilly, so just bear with me a second. There we go. Get a little blanket around me. Keep me warm. Uh, Welcome to Making a Better Me Day 86 update. Today was a Tuesday. Fairly busy day in my life. A few more things than normal going on today. Nothing too extreme, but still a little busy. Obviously, I worked today. Got up and off to work. Fairly normal day at work. Got a few things done. Felt pretty good about it. Yeah. After work today, we headed to Full Circle Veterinary Alternatives with Storm and Blur for sort of routine checkups and chiro and just making sure they're back on track. Blur is sort of coming off an injury, and we're just assessing him monthly, month and a halfly, about every 4 to 6 weeks to make sure that he's on track and doing well and feeling like he should. Storm is just sort of general maintenance now after his FCE last year and is doing great. Really pleased with both boys' checkups tonight. Storm was a superstar. Just did great. Really proud of him. And Blur was a good boy. He's making progress. He's moving in the right direction. We've been given the go-ahead to sort of start training a little bit more with him, and in a few more things. Start doing some small sequences. Start doing individual equipment with the contacts, dog walks, and A-frames and teeters, but just by themselves at this point, and still not ready for weaving yet. So we'll take it as it is, and we'll move forward as well as we can with that. So we are hoping to have Blur ready for regionals this year. That would be a goal. It's certainly not a deal breaker for us. If he's not ready, he certainly won't run. AAC Nationals are not something that we're going to break our dog for, that's for sure. It would be nice to go this year, but if we don't, we don't. That's simple. Other things that we did tonight while we were there is we actually we sort of decided to do that we were going to do titer testing to determine whether vaccination or revaccination or vaccination boosters or whatever they call it is necessary at this time. So we had them draw blood for titer testing for both Storm and Blur, and both boys again were excellent. They were really good boys getting their blood taken. So we'll see what the titer testing tells us, and hopefully we are covered and have no need to vaccinate at this time or revaccinate at this time. So yeah, that was something new for us. We've never done that before. Is anyone else out there using titer testing to reduce vaccination schedules? If you are, I'd love to hear from you and hear what you think of it, and if you find it useful, if you find it helpful, what you think. Certainly would like to hear more about it. I did a fair bit of research and really found inconclusive evidence one way or the other, but decided that it would be a route to try. It seems like the smartest decision that we have available to us at this point, in my opinion, with what things I read. So yeah, that was it for that visit, and really pretty pleased with that. Didn't get a chance to do any housework type things today because of that. After the gym, or after we get home from the appointment, Tamara and I went to the gym. Really, we got there very late. It was almost 11 o'clock before we even got there. So we just sort of did a very minimal workout for me. My workout basically consisted of 30 minutes of cardio on the recumbent bike at a sort of easy to moderate pace, but better than sitting home on the couch, I guess is what I'm going with that is, I did 30 minutes of cardio, even though it was not at a high intensity. It was better than 30 minutes sitting on the couch. So we'll take that for what it's worth. So the other thing that was going on today, we had people in our house working on our bathroom to change the tub and the tub surround. And I had hoped that they would have finished today, but unfortunately they did not. So they'll be returning tomorrow to finish the job, which makes things a little bit inconvenient for myself at least. For showering in the morning is not an option. Or at least showering here in the morning is not an option. I make it up and sort of have a bird bath in the kitchen sink and wash my hair and wash my bits and pieces that are the most foul, and hopefully that will be acceptable for the day. That being said, I don't think I'm too stinky. I hope not, anyways. So hopefully that will be an acceptable solution for one day. And I'll be looking forward to my shower being finished and back on track the next day. One thing I do want to mention about that, and unfortunately it doesn't seem to be the first time we've had things like this happen. I'm not sure what has gone on with the level of service today, but I feel like a lot of times when we have people do work for us, be it in our house or somewhere else, they seem to make a lot of mistakes. And I don't know if it's just us or if other people have experiences like this or what. I know a few years ago we had our doors and windows replaced, and for whatever reason they brought doors for a 6-inch framed house, and we have a 4-inch framed house. Not only did they bring the wrong doors, but they installed the wrong doors, which I was mind boggled. I mean, as a carpenter, wouldn't you realize, hey, this isn't right, and maybe check with someone? Or would you just put them in and leave? Which is what they did. So we had to call the boss or the foreman or whatever he was. He came and looked at it, said, oh my goodness, I can't believe they did that, and had them come back and put in the proper doors, which I can't imagine is a great way to do business. I would think that that's a way to lose lots of money, having people do the same work twice and paying them for it. So what happened today is they arrived with the wrong tub. The drain was at the wrong end, so they had to go out and find a tub from a local store, purchase to install. Again, I can't imagine that that's an efficient way of doing business. And I figured that time lost is probably what kept them from finishing today, but I'm not certain about that. I've certainly, and those aren't the only experiences we've had like that. It seems like there's been a lot of things over the years. I know we've had cars that have been fixed but not fixed. I can remember years ago with the GM vehicle we had, there was a noise happening. We took it in, they replaced the part, told us it was fixed, and the noise continued. Now, to me, that's a problem. I have a real big issue with that. I think we also had the same thing happen with a Ford vehicle or something similar, whereas we told them of a problem, we went in, they replaced several parts, charged us money, and the problem remained. So clearly when they've done something like that, they've replaced something that didn't need to be replaced. Now, I used to have a computer business, and I'll tell you, if I replaced a part that didn't need to be replaced, I certainly didn't expect the customer to cover that cost. I wouldn't even begin to imagine what would make me think that, oh, you should pay for this part that you didn't need because I did it, thinking that that might fix the problem. Now, you may say a computer is more simplistic than a car, which, yes, granted, it probably is, or at least as far as repair purposes go. But still, I can't imagine fixing something incorrectly and charging someone for it and then expecting them to pay again when I make another attempt at fixing it, and who knows if I'm going to get it right this time. So yeah, I don't know what's up with service these days. It seems to be not the level of quality that I grew up with. And maybe I was spoiled. I don't know. I know my uncle used to do a lot of his own handiwork, and things tended to be done very well, maybe better than your average person would do things. Sometimes it would cost more and take a little longer, and he wasn't always a fancy carpenter, but the work was done, and it was done well. And I guess I grew accustomed to those sorts of things. So it's one of those things. I wish I had a good handyman. I did have a guy do my roof a couple of years ago. He did a fabulous job. I was really impressed, and I've asked him to do some more work for me, but haven't been able to get a straight answer from him. In several months, he's put me off and things like that. So I'm a little disappointed with that, because he did great work, and I'd love to have him do some more things for me. Which reminds me, I guess I should maybe try to contact him again. So yeah, so it's hard to say. What do you think? Have you guys had similar experiences, or have you had good experiences with people coming in to do work? Am I just unlucky with these sorts of things? I'm not sure. Just curious to know. I would love to hear your experiences. Yeah, so that's about it for tonight, I think. I don't think there's much else to say for tonight. Tomorrow's Wednesday. We head off the train. Excited to know that it'll be both Score and Blur doing some trading tomorrow, and Blur will maybe get to do a little bit more, so we're excited about that. Thursday, I'm excited because it's the last day of the week, I guess, because of the holiday. So Thursday will be work day, and then I have an appointment at Leg Health Clinic, and I believe we have an appointment with our financial planner that evening as well. So those will be good things to get done and have out of the way. And then Friday, I'm hoping to do some hardcore cleanup around the house. Maybe shampoo some carpets or something like that. It's supposed to be a nice day, so we'd be able to have some windows open and let some fresh air in and help the floors dry. Really hoping that I can get to that this weekend. I also have some yard work I'd like to get done this weekend. There's a shrub outside of Jessica's window that took some heavy damage in the heavy snowstorms late this year with the heavy snow, and broke several branches, so I need to get those cut out and removed. I know on Saturday we were thinking of something. What was it? We did have some sort of plan Saturday. Saturday we're having supper at my mother-in-law's. That's what's going on Saturday. Sunday I believe we're having supper at my mother's, and then Monday I believe we were going to attempt to go to the Museum of Natural History and see the Body Works display, which I've heard is fabulous, so I'm quite excited about that. So yeah, that's the things that are coming up. That's the things that have happened. Would love to hear your comments about titer testing and having people come work in your house, and what kind of luck you've had. Have you had good service or bad service, or what? Would love to know. So yeah, that's about it for today. So hey, you know the drill. Give me a thumbs up, a like. Leave me some comments. Again, YouTube, on the YouTube page. I'd love to have your comments about the titer testing and the service, the quality of service of people coming to your house. Excuse me, get the hiccups here. And then, of course, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button, and that'll help you stay in tune with my videos, and we can keep this going. So yeah, that's about it for tonight. Have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Bye bye.